just so people know that. So, Alan, good to see you.
Good evening, Alan Mason, Monterey Boulevard. I am so angry and disappointed that I have to come before the city again tonight. I really hope that we would not have to hold an election in March. But alas, a second candidate has stepped forward, therefore forcing us all into campaign mode once again. Is this a bold new voice with fresh solutions and a believable rationale for running? No, it's Trent Larson, the guy who finished dead last in our recent election. I hate to embarrass him because he's here, maybe he left, but I will embarrass Stacey Armato, who's here. She, on the other hand, is probably the most respected and beloved person in Hermosa Beach right now. She is far more than a one-issue candidate, and she has lots and lots of friends who know she will be a tremendous council member. In the wake of our two recent elections, no reasonable person could have any doubt as to the crushing certainty of her election. Anyone who makes us reach that same conclusion by doing it the hard and expensive way better have a damn good reason. We have already heard about Mr. Larson's years of preparation, his rain-making consensus building, and his desire to move beyond his previous support for oil drilling. And we rejected it. If all he can offer is the same old, how can he possibly justify his candidacy when it's going to cost us all so much time and money? I notice he's here tonight again, so I challenge him to stand right here and tell all of us why he's worth it. I can't believe anybody would invest money in his candidacy. Flushing $100 bills down the toilet would have as much effect. Maybe he's going low budget. He probably has a garage full of yard signs and he drives around in a rolling billboard. But to what end? Sure, he'll be marginally better known the next time around, known as the one who forced his city to have a pointless election. How could such a candidate tell you with a straight face that he really cares about the best interests of Hermosa Beach? Of course, everyone has the right to run for election. There's a guy who wears a boot on his head who's running for president right now. But that doesn't mean it's always a good idea. If this were a regular election, I'd welcome all comers. But this is a special case in an unusual time. I begged Mr. Larson's family and friends to try to talk him out of running this time. Let him run in 2017 when 3 seats will be open. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, Council. I was very impressed by the last speaker and exactly
State
why.
your name?
I'm sorry. My name is Matt McCool. I reside at 321 Pier Avenue. Councilman Fangery, just last time I was up here, it was about 12:30 in the morning, and you had the foresight to see I'd been waiting.
Remember that.
I just want to say thank you very much. I respect the fact that you saw and you took my agenda item and gave me my appointment. Thank you. Councilman Massey, it's good to see you. We've had the pleasure to work together through leadership from Hermosa Beach. We had a group project we had worked on. It was successful. It's going forward, and I think Barbara is going to be an excellent project manager for your class, and I look forward to working. The reason why I'm here today is I wanted to give a rebuttal to the last person who spoke, and that's the main reason why I'm here. I wanted to talk about what I have perceived as candidate suppression that's going on in the city of Hermosa Beach. I had learned about it from multiple people. When I had found out about it, I was enraged that somebody would try to go ahead and suppress the free democratic process that we have in this country. I was so enraged that I went down to the city clerk's office and pulled papers last Tuesday. So, excuse me, that I think that this city needs to have a free and open election regardless, period. There's absolutely no reason to go ahead and say for a contingent group of people here to engage in candidate suppression, say, we already have a candidate. We don't need to go ahead and have an election. It's absolutely unbelievable that people would go ahead and make those statements. I didn't just pull papers for the sake of having an election. I'm a viable candidate for this position. I pulled to win, but we need to have an election. And as far as the gentleman who was speaking earlier who could make those statements, I can tell you that he's never served in uniform. How do we tell the men and women in this city who have served in uniform, are currently serving in uniform, that we already have a candidate that's going to win by a landslide. We don't need to have an election. We don't need that. No election. How do we tell those people that? In general, how do we tell the wounded warriors who served in this country, who've lost a limb or multiple limbs, that we don't need an election, that democracy is not important? That's completely unacceptable. How do we tell the families who've lost a loved one who served this country that democracy is not important? And I want to address the issue of the $50,000 it's costing this city. It's not on Trent Larson. That's on me. I accept full responsibility for that. I was the second person to pull papers. If I could just add one last comment. For this March 1st election, I can tell you who's going to win the March 1st election. It was going to be the people of Hermosa Beach who are going to have an election. Thank you.
Trent Larson, 1421 Hermosa Beach. Thank you, Matt. That was very eloquent what he just said. I am running for Hermosa Beach City Council in March, and I am very, very happy about it and very proud to be on the ballot against Stacy. I think the choice between two people of outstanding character is going to be a benefit for the city of Hermosa. We're going to be able to get right to the issues and bring them to the forefront. We're going to be able to talk to the people of the city of Hermosa about what our visions are for the future of Hermosa, and allow people a choice and allow the airing of the issues and allow for vigorous debate. That's what this country was built on, was vigorous debate and competition to sharpen ourselves and each other so that we can make the best decisions and we're the most informed. And as a person who just got done running for office and investing a lot of my time and my own capital in doing so, I feel that I've earned the right to this election and to this position. And I am prepared to offer a lot in the way of knowledge and effort and tenacity and all that I've done and all that I am to be a benefit to the people of the city of Hermosa and to make this election about the people of Hermosa and about our city and about our future. And this is going to be healthy for our town. There is nothing about this election that's going to be degradatory. It is going to be an uplifting experience. We're going to hear the issues, and we're going to be able to make a choice. And I am very happy about it and proud of it. And I think we're going to get beyond some of the negativism that's going on that was up here earlier tonight. And I thank you for your time, and I look forward to it. Thank you.
Stacy Armato, Hermosa Beach. I'm really sorry to you, Trent. I respect Trent. I feel like he ran a very clean campaign. I look forward to an election. I apologize that there are some people that didn't feel like we should go to an election. I am ready to move forward with that. As you saw from Trent, he is also. It's going to give us a great opportunity to talk to the residents, find out more residents' concerns and issues, and have us properly address them, go forward with an election. And one of us will be up there, hopefully, by March 22nd. So thank you very much. And I'm sorry, Trent.
Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. People are going to get